I recorded like 7 minutes of this video already, but I didn't like how it turned out because I didn't plan it. But now I just quickly wrote down what I'm gonna say. So, what's up? Today I'm Wendy, because you know not everyone knows who I am. I'm Wendy. Today I'm gonna be talking about how I got into college and why I chose Chapman. This video is a little late for like the university kiddos, those people who are getting into college, you know. But you know, next year seniors, I got you. First, I'm gonna start off with my stats. Throughout high school, I always had A's, so I was like a 4.0 student. I think my weighted GPA, weighted, is that the one? I don't know what the difference was, honestly. It was like 4.17. Extracurriculars and stuff in high school was not really strong for me. It was not my strong suit because my high school was like small. It only had like 800 students. I forgot to mention that I went to public school. I did not go to like any private school or anything like that. Oh, and I was also part of the soccer team. I forgot to say that. But our soccer team wasn't like the best of the best. So it wasn't, I don't think it played an important role in my application. But it was fun. They were really weak in the aspect of clubs and like the campus, like social. We didn't have a football team either, so like I don't know, I feel like that just overall it was more science-based, and overall just the school was just really weak in like the creative aspect. I feel I wasn't in a lot of clubs. I was in a couple. I don't remember, but honestly I think I was like a part of 2, but I was just a member. I wasn't really anything important. I really recommend being like a part of your being a part of your school. What's the word? There's a word for it. Be really involved in your school community. There we go. Got it. Look at me. The mind of a mastermind. Put yourself out there. Honestly, what I regret is just not putting myself out there, like joining a bunch of things. So if you're like barely entering high school, if you're still in high school, then I just really recommend that. And now on to like test scores and stuff. Okay, so my ACT, I got a 27, and I think the highest score you can get is a 36. I don't know, but I only took it once, and I don't think I studied for the ACT or like did any test prep for it. And I was like, okay, 27, good score, I'll take it, whatever. I don't want to do it again. My SAT score, I took it twice, and I really recommend taking it twice because the first time I got a 1180, and then the second time I got a 1230. So like the second time I improved, what's the math? 30. 20. I improved 50 points. There we go. I think if you take it twice, it's like you sort of get the gist of it the first time, so the second time you come back stronger. You just get a better chance at getting a higher score. I also forgot to mention that in between those 2 tests, I did like this free SAT prep thing that my school had. That was like every Saturday, and I think that might have helped too. But yeah, so if you have like any opportunity at like free SAT prep, or like if it's cheap, then take it. Don't let test scores or any type of like statistics define you, because I'll talk about this later, but like they just don't define you. I'll bring this up later. You'll see. That, what does that say? Oh, I can't read my own writing. Oh, the schools I applied to. So I applied to 11 schools. 4 were CSU. I applied to Northridge, Fullerton, Long Beach, and San Francisco, like those 4 Cal States. I got into all 4. The Cal State application is really easy. Yeah, it doesn't require an essay. It's 1 application for all the CSUs. So I really recommend applying to those if you're interested. So I applied to UCLA and UC Irvine, and I think these schools I was like, I don't think I was gonna get into. I got rejected by both of them, so yeah. LMU, Loyola Marymount University, I applied to that one and got in. Columbia College Hollywood, it's like this small little school, like a small little film school. I got into that one. Emerson is all the way in Boston, and out-of-state tuition, ain't it? So I didn't go to that one, but I got accepted. USC, I can't do my fingers like I can't do my fingers like a 4 because this one doesn't bend down. It's weird. 4. USC, I got rejected by USC, but you know, they had that whole scandal. That year I applied, I think that's when the scandal sort of appeared. So I was like, I don't care about USC. You know what? USC can go. Anyways, and then Chapman. Lastly, Chapman, I got in, and that's the one I ended up going to. So I wanted to talk about my weaknesses and my strengths. So I think my weaknesses are essays. I'm not really good at writing. My writing skills and my vocabulary is like just really bad. I think there's room for improvement, obviously, but I just don't think that's what my essays, I don't think that's what got me into college. How do I say this? What am I trying to say? See, I'm really bad with words. What am I trying to say? Okay, so I think it depends to what school, what major you're applying to, but for me personally, I applied to the film program. In the film program, a lot of the applications had like this extra component where you have to turn in a video, and I feel like those schools were easier for me to get into because it was just easier to show like what I'm capable of. It was easier to show my skill compared to like UCLA and UCI, which I don't think had like that extra component. And like it was all based on essays, and as I said, I'm not really good at essays. I think what got me into college is just showing that I am a person. So like I am a person. This sounds weird. So I think my statistics and the essays had a small role into why I got into college, but the major reason was because of that extra component, being able to show who I am as a person and what I believe in. That sounds so spiritual. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't obviously try with like your grades, with your test scores. It doesn't mean you shouldn't try on your essays. You should always try as hard as you can. I don't want people to be discouraged to not apply just simply because they don't have the grades or they don't think that their essay writing skills are great. You should still apply, you know? Just try. It doesn't hurt to try. Like college isn't just the only route. You can go military, you can go community college, you can go straight into the workforce, whatever field you want to get into, just whatever path you take is okay. Just always know that. Yeah, I hope I explained that right. If not, editing Wendy will say some words. You're good. I keep looking this way, so I'm so sorry if I keep looking that way. I don't like eye contact. Why I chose Chapman is a really long story, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So I became aware of the school in 2nd grade because my elementary school, what they do is like each classroom represents a college. So like 2nd grade, my teacher represented Chapman because I think her daughter went there or something. And honestly, the only reason that I sort of really liked the school during 2nd grade was because I remember my teacher saying, "Oh yeah, my daughter says you can see the fireworks from the campus," and I was like, the Disneyland fireworks because it's close to Disneyland, and I was like, my little how old was I, 8-year-old brain was like, Disneyland, very close to Chapman. I like that. And then later on in 7th grade, I got the opportunity to actually tour the campus through a field trip my video production class had, and it was really cool. Like after the campus tour, we went to Universal Studios, and in 7th grade I was more interested in like Universal Studios. And then 8th grade I went on the same field trip again, and this time I was like, bro, this school is actually like cool. And yeah, that's all I thought of because I didn't really know much about college. If you guys didn't know, I'm a 1st generation student, which means my parents did not go to college. I'm the first one, and I am the guinea pig because I'm the oldest child and I don't really know what's going on. I'm learning. I've learned some things, but I'm still learning. We toured its film program specifically too. So like that, along with my growing passion for film, I sort of just like, it became my dream school. And I was like, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. And then like senior year came and it was time to apply for schools, and I was like, Chapman, bro, Chapman. So that's just like my reasoning into applying for Chapman. And then why I chose it was because, well, like financial aid, it worked out. I was like, I compared it to other schools, and it was basically every school for me I felt like was basically paying the same price. So I was like, I'll go to Chapman then. It was a little tiny bit more expensive, but I was willing to put in the work because it was my dream school. So I was like, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll get a sugar daddy. And I'm just kidding. So after applying, I didn't tour any other college campuses. It might just be a 1st gen thing, I don't know. I didn't really tour a bunch of other campuses. My parents weren't aware of like touring on, like that was a thing. I wasn't aware of it either. I was just like, okay, I'll just look up things online and see what suits best, you know? If you do have the chance to tour other schools, I really recommend, because I think that really helps with making your choice, like getting a feel for the environment of the campus really helps. So yeah, if you have the opportunity, take it. But if you don't get into your dream school, or if your dream school ends up being too expensive, or if for some reason you're not able to get into your dream school, I think touring really helps if you're able to. Looking at their website, looking at like what their mission is, like their mission statement, like just looking up information about them, and then also like using social media to get in contact with students who attend the school and being able to ask questions to them. Like if you guys want to go to Chapman, like literally slide in my DMs, I don't care, I will answer all your questions. Like I'm pretty sure any college student will be happy to answer your questions about the school. Any college student will be happy to just help you out. From those field trips that I took in middle school, I just noticed that the campus was a really good size. It was just small, it was pretty, it was so gorgeous. Oh my god. Compared to where I live, the area, and in Chapman, I was like, it was so pretty. It was literally so pretty. I forgot to mention one last thing, location. There were 2 reasons why location was really like important to me. So it was like an hour and 10 minutes away from my house, or where I live. So that was really good because I could just come home on the weekends or whenever I wanted to. And then also because like the location, it was a good distance from LA, like far enough where you're not like congested and all that, but like it was just a good distance from like the hub of film for me at least. So yeah. There's more things I could say about Chapman, but I think that would work best in another video. I could do like a more of an informational video, a Q&A type of thing. I don't know about Chapman if you guys want, or about any other like college general things, because I know being a first gen student, it's just really tough. Y'all, I didn't know what the difference was between undergraduate and graduate was until like senior year, and I really didn't know a lot of things about college until I actually got there, and it was just a tough little journey to take. So if you guys want like just an overall college video on how college works and all that, I'd be more than happy to like do that. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll answer them. I have so many videos planned, y'all. Let me show you. I have videos right now. I have video ideas right now, I promise. But I'm trying to get through finals week because I don't know what's up with professors making things harder during a pandemic. Like, don't like it. Not for it. Don't like it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Bye.